After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. Hang on. Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
If you don't choose the dachshund, you're a bitch. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I would prefer to be a flamingo.
Who chose to play this game
Weenie
again?
dog.
Wiener dog. Wow.
Never say you're gonna be a weenie dog.
A dachshund? If you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you want to be a fucking weenie dog? I say, women will be much more inclined to cuddle you if you're a weenie dog.
A dachshund?
Because I'm a goddamn dog.
So cringe. When we get out of here,
Well,
let's
we
leave
had
this
2
out
awful
of the
ideas. Flamingo wouldn't
An
be
ounce
any
of
better.
protection is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who do you give the food to?
Who cares if they bought it with their own money?
Yeah, we're gonna die. I mean, as long as I get fed, I don't care.
You're just going to steal a person's food?
Yeah.
Cat had a whole pizza in his ass.
Robin Hood was a terrorist, you know.
Robin Hood was a terrorist.
This is the exact same scenario as you putting a trolley in front of a
So you're a
child.
follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's
The fuck?
Mine
That
is
guy
Mine.
killed himself?
You should give it
What?
a read. Educate yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, you had to choose between feeding him or feeding the others.
Easy come, easy go.
The whole team.
Yeah, I haven't. I
The
listen,
fellow
man.
passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
The fuck?
A bone saw, which would be take longer, or a blowtorch, which would be.
Why would you
More
ever cut off a
painful.
limb with a
Halfway through
blowtorch?
this.
Yeah, I was say no. We're going like saw up in this bitch,
If anything, you could use the blowtorch afterwards to cauterize the wound.
or use the blowtorch
Just
first,
don't
cauterize
hit a
the wound
vein.
before it's even off. Just don't hit a vein.
Yeah, but blowtorches aren't even hot enough to cut through bone. You know how hot it has to be to burn bone?
Oh yeah,
While
bones
you
are like
were
stronger than
hacking away at
concrete,
yourself,
unless
I
if you had
found out
bones
who
like
you're
mine.
targeting.
I got
They
glass
worked
bones
for you
and paper
developing
skin.
AI. Seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means the government wants them dead.
So you know I'm missing a leg. Remember that for the rest of the story.
crying over spilt milk. Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area.
You're
you
now
need to
legless,
remove them and
starving.
Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties.
Take the shot,
Do you
buddy.
take your
Why the fuck are we
shot?
using an RPG?
It's just what you have on hand, man.
This is gonna get like declassified
What
later.
a way
It's
to
gonna be like, what the
die!
fuck?
Going out for the weekly shop.
Yeah, imagine going shopping, looking at hats, and
Are
then all
you
of a sudden
sure
you get
that's the
blown.
target?
Imagine snipers, then you.
You're right.
rifles, they-
Just
RPGs.
kill all of them.
Or explosive rounds.
The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away.
How do you miss with
Oh.
a rocket launcher?
Those 5 other people still died. It's not going well, is it?
Oh, yeah. Difference between people killed versus
2
people
heads are
murdered.
better than 1. You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the Hey! You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year. If one betrays the other, they will be
The
free,
homie
while
never
the other will
betray
be
me.
sentenced to 3 years.
Yeah.
If you both betray each other, it's 2 years each.
So I always like the idea
Will they
that,
stay
just remember,
silent for
if we're
you?
ever both, I will never rat you out. Just
3
because when
years
we
is a
play
long time in
Jackbox and
prison.
Trivia Murder Party, where none of us have to take the money to survive, just because I always take the money, doesn't mean I won't essentially do the same thing if we ever on trial.
But what are we gonna be on trial for?
You
I'm
stayed
being too
silent,
good looking.
Idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right
It dropped
in
you right in it. Damn.
Yeah, that just shows that your homie wasn't a homie.
He wasn't a
A
homosexual.
rod for
Oh,
your own back. The
I'm
time has come. 2 days into
homosexual.
your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open.
guys, I don't know who the fucking
Your
people are.
cellmates.
You could be rapists.
Escaping
All,
the prison.
all I do is kill
Do you let the
children.
prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you?
Step
They aren't happy
one.
behind bars, but they're
Secure
scared
the
to follow you.
keys.
What are you going to do?
Why would I force them to leave? Like I said, they could rapists. And why would I let them
They've
come
been
with me?
locked up for so long. They've no idea what they want.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. They're not your problem.
They aren't your
So am I
problem.
still working for the Secret Service at this point or not?
I have no idea. Right now you're in prison, so just leave. Just leave, Kappa. Wonder if you successfully.
They don't live in reality. You've condemned them to stay in this prison forever.
Yeah, well, they did. You said force them to go with us, so
Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break.
oh,
Do you sneak past, securing your safety, or avenge? Do you kill 5 henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization?
listen. Last time
or
you
leave
killed
them and
5
safely
people in
exit the compound?
accident, so helping to defeat or let them leave. You could. That could be a way of you tracking them down, like following them.
What if they're just accountants or something?
That is also true. Yeah, they could just be henchmen that don't know anything.
Rambo, get
Your
the hell out.
country folk would want you to remove them.
Yeah. You should really go through and read some of those Wikipedia articles.
Oh wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see they're robots. They have your logo on the back of their necks.
Great, you made a bunch of AI
These
terrorists, Will.
These monsters?
Way to run a company, you twat.
People who live in glass
Look, buddy,
houses
they deserve
shouldn't throw stones.
What do you mean they just
Finally,
you made?
you reach the water.
Father,
Fleeing the AI terrorists who
kill
commandeer
me.
a boat to get back home.
Oh,
There are
there.
also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started.
What?
5
Better
others are
than
also
AI
trying
war.
to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives?
Yeah, fuck you.
Or follow the
Yeah,
law?
so you've already
and leave
lost a
them
leg.
behind?
You've already destroyed a company, started a war. But that's 5 more years of prison for each of them going to be
Voters
worth.
yeah.
back home will
It's a war.
thank you for this.
Okay.
Another!
No.
Another! Okay. I'm a hero. Go fuck yourself.
I would say you agreed with 80% of people,
I'm a hero.
but does your good outweigh your bad?
Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honour of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central
I'm the
City.
president? This couldn't go wrong.
If you
I'm a
can't
war
beat
hero.
them, join them.
Oh, I didn't do anything, actually.
You chopped off your own
Having
leg
gone
after
through
you couldn't
everything
defuse a
you
bomb.
have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events,
Dude, this is
you
the
have
AI behind the
become
I know, I was
resident.
to say, there's definitely AI or China.
The threat is still at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire
No.
country?
Yeah, that's what we call... Oh, yeah, and you gave out private information before. And what did you say?
This is what the AI wants. Okay?
Didn't
What's
you
the
literally
issue? The
say
public
that
has nothing to
if you're doing nothing wrong, you got nothing to hide? What happened to that sentiment from literally
Ignoring the
20
issue.
minutes ago?
The first sign of
My
a great
constituents
leader.
will not respect me if I do this. These
Yeah.
are my constituents.
What a funny guy.
I don't think the public will be happy knowing you're doing nothing. Lucky for you,
See?
by chance, we have someone in the hold. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
I know that quote.
Saved good intention.
You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats. However, they aren't talking.
Buddy, I'd cut off my own leg.
As a former
If he
prisoner,
can't survive.
do you torture them to get the information? Or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
90 days? Oh, we got Guantanamo Bay for a reason.
God, I love your sentiment.
Look, like I said, if I can cut off my own leg with a
Bad
bone
news.
saw,
The plumber
A
isn't here till
bone
next
saw.
week.
and
Waterboarding
still
is
go
off the
on with
table.
my life, yeah. A little torture never hurt anybody.
I think there's a car battery out back. Do you want me to go grab it?
Besides, I watch Chicago PD. They just beat the fuck out of people. It always ends up okay for them.
God, there was something.
Somehow not fired or anything.
Oh yeah, no, there's one shit that I've been seeing going around being like
We got some
crimes,
valuable
but being
information from the
divided by
suspect.
3 different
Hopefully they
classes, where
didn't
it's
just say what we wanted to
white guy,
hear
black
to
guy,
make
and a
us
cop.
stop.
It's like 1 year in prison, 20 years in prison, and then 2 weeks paid vacation or some shit. You'll become president, which means you'll get treasure chest.
Woo!
Wait, torture to me. What an interesting gift. You have a vegan cookbook and a car battery.
A credit card.
Oh, and a credit card.
Adversity and loss make a man wise. You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news.
An atom
Terrorists have launched
bomb?
an atom bomb towards Central City. Honest.
Atom baby.
The
Atom
only way in
bomb.
which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin. Population 600,000.
Trolley problem. You can you can let it strike a major
many-
city or a town.
Central City is
If
one of
you
the
do
world's
nothing,
major
you may be
commercial,
able to
financial,
claim
and
feign
cultural
ignorance.
centers.
Sorry, fellas.
Remember when it was so simple? So you really like killing Polly.
Central
This is like,
City can have a
how many times have you
parade for
killed
lost.
Polly
It
and
will
fed
be
the
tasteful.
fed the group of
Only
people?
character balloons.
I burnt the bomb.
As you sow, so you shall reap.
Never again, my people.
Breaking news. Terrorists' atom bomb is running late and will hit Central City in 1 minute.
What?
We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City
Oh my
is by
god!
dropping one of your own atom
What?
bombs on Merriwin. The
That doesn't
shockwave
make
from your
sense.
bomb will damage and disarm
That doesn't
the
make any
terrorists.
sense. Or a drink, bro. I'm done. That makes no sense. This is all a ruse by the
Central
AI,
City
bro.
is not having a good
And what's scary is I wonder how capable we are. If the bomb is 1 minute away, we have the capabilities of nuking our own city
After
in
this,
less than a minute
no turning back.
just to cause the current one. Because like even if you were to destroy Maryland,
Godspeed, soldiers.
so
My
even if you,
civilians.
so even if you were just
lost
able to destroy
Central City.
Maryland,
Your own AI is responsible for killing 8.6 million people. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
officially
yeah,
created
past
the most
that.
successful
So before you click
homegrown
continue,
terrorist organisation in history. Great
even if you
job.
were to blow up a nuke in Merwin, so that way the other one would go off course, or shockwaves would like
It should land somewhere.
yeah, it would still explode somewhere. So in a way, you may have made the right call. You may have killed
All's well that
8.6
ends
million
well.
people, but you also made 8.5 million people
While
lose their
the public
jobs.
mourns
So
the
think
dead,
about all the
you
growth.
must think of the future.
My drink's been poisoned. Oh, you
You
fucking...
finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. Really? Poisoned, you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future
Ghost them.
conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your
Or-
death will start a war in your honor?
Nothing like distracting the people of your legacy than...
So tell them to fuck off, or
This will only cause more death.
yeah, dude, it ain't
Gentlemen.
working. Mr. Robot, Mrs. Robot, AI robot.
Because that was
You have this
polio.
hotline to the terrorists.
Or Tommy.
Why have you not rung them before?
Damn.
Yeah.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some
Missing
long, arduous,
backbones.
and painful. Curiosity killed the cat.
How's that missing a backbone?
I don't know.
Sitting here potentially
You're taking a
dying.
lot
It's
of
like,
medication as of late.
fuck.
I'm not sure if
You.
self-medicating in the traditional
Yeah, that's you really not
is the
having a
way to go.
spine.
We need to be a little radical here.
I'm still president, by the way.
Let's introspect.
Just saying.
And if you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take
You
the
went into
red
Wonderland.
I'm the wrong person to
you
ask this, bro.
enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole
I'm red
really
pilled all the
goes.
way.
Which pill will you take?
black pill, Jimmy.
Yes, finally. Now we're talking.
I have to know.
You have to know. Do you have to know?
Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
I need to know
I need to know.
if cutting my leg off was worth it.
Oh yeah, you don't have a leg, you have been poisoned, and you've killed 8.6 million people, so maybe it is time to just get an entirely new life.
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
See?
You've taken... yeah. I mean, by this point, I agree with you. Ooh, you can get a subscription for red pills?
Woo! Pills, baby! Pills here.
Pop, pop, pop.